It's midway through the week. We've got a lot on when it comes to the end of the week because it's going to be live stream time. Some announcements of champions, some stuff that's spicy for the future. Yes, let's get into the MCNs. First of all, starting with Law Corner. Law Corner we know about, but it was interesting on the subject of, and I did feel that at some point we'd see Cassandra Nova come into MCOC. Well, this one here, this kind of tease Barker's Demon, was in fact the coffee cup was kind of giving the color palette of one Cassandra Nova. The footage of the champion in action can be seen in some social posts as well as Solvarch, which I think we all knew that we were going to get Solvarch at some stage. But did we know it was going to be a onslaught counter? Of course we did, because that's how MCOC works. But it's 6 months after a very difficult champion has been put into the game, and then the counters will be falling into place. That doesn't happen all the time, but it could, and seems to be happening quite regularly again. Not like it did last year, which had a very different kind of cadence to it. Now, we're going quick fire with stories today because the MCN requires a lot of work, editing and putting together, and time is ticking. And M's got to be up early tomorrow morning, so I do want to get to bed at a normal time. Anyway, Doom Cycle went down for a limited time. Not exactly great, but it came back again. Also, from a shatter mode perspective, there's been a bug as well, because people are seeing regularly for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of non-spending players are able to now access this mode, so they might see this, and of course, it's important for Kabam to acknowledge it, and of course, it would be great to see some compensation for those being affected for it. And yeah, no way Kabam is going to compensate tokens when they made the mode so unuser friendly in the first place. There are ways around it. Like, I have not seen a problem. I don't spend at all in this game, so I haven't any kind of like ticket advantage. I do agree that you should get your tokens back if you spent money in the game, and as well if you're losing out on them. But this looks like it's a bug for a lot of players. Is it bugged in general? Quite possibly, but it's difficult to say that it's I haven't had a problem, and I'm using a 2021 iPad to play it. But if you're all having a problem, then look, fair, and Kabam need to deal with that with a compensation package of tokens, because they're not going to compensate anything else. And Kabam say, of course, they're investigating as it stands for that particular mode itself. Battlegrounds. Players are discussing Battlegrounds and the current meta. To be honest, I just don't know if Kabam will ever get it right when it comes to Battlegrounds metas to improve matters. Feel like everybody has an interest in it. Yes, we will probably at the Realm event be able to vote for a meta of some description. And do nodes, metas, and nodes and metas affects AI in the way it kind of like works towards like you. If a champion's holding on to a special attack, that's a problem. If a enemy AI is being quite passive, that's a problem. It affects time. It affects your ability to kind of do the mode in a timely fashion. Time isn't like the biggest factor when it comes to Battlegrounds and getting a win, but it does in other cases. Like, you can have the perfect game possible, but if you are about 20 seconds late, game over. What's the point of even kind of getting involved with it? So there's a lot of factors. I do think that Battlegrounds is great, but it does have these kind of little subtle nuances of problems, which then affects the ultimate playing of it. Like, if you say like, oh, I've got a rank 4 7-star versus and you're taking against a 6-star rank 4, that ain't gonna be a timely fashion, and even worse if it's like a Battlegrounds meta of some description that is painful or not good. And of course, if we're looking at things like AI rarely does, and worst of all, rely on the AI to cooperate, it ain't gonna do that. So yes, not exactly great. Graham have said, I'll be honest, this meta demands are too much for me. I'm not good enough, but you can't argue if it doesn't reward skill. Kabam Crash is fairly skilled. You have to know the heavy spacing for every champion to reliably knock them down. You have to know the optimized dex timing to avoid specials without triggering the regen. It's one of the most skill-intensive metas we have had in a long time, By design, of course, given the broad qualifiers. So that's what it's for. It's to test the best of the best and frustrate the mid to lower skill players that can get themselves into those particular metas or gladiator circuit. But what's everyone else's thoughts on that? Are you in Gladiator Circuit at the moment seeing these pain points, these frustrations? Of course, have your say on the matter in the comments. But definitely a frustration for sure. Lots of opinions and thoughts. If I remember, I'll try and put the link to this in the description down below if you want to go and have your say. And are you happy with the fact that Kabam are using you as a test for what is a Battle Realm Brawl? But is it indeed going to see some really top quality skilled players therefore go forward into being people that can attend for the live games on what will be October, November time? Anyway, Trello board, anything on? Well, not really. Future fixes. But a minor setback, node's cooldown can be active at the same time as the immunity that's supposed to go on cooldown. Storm's Relic, Tempest Fury rune, not correctly benefiting. Offensive burst champions. Sentinel Relic innate. Description does not match the function of the mutant protocol rune. It's not correctly granting attack rating. For those interested, if it actually makes any kind of distance. And a final thing that we're going to be talking about today and leading us into the end of the week, which is exciting, is the next live stream. Kabam have indeed announced what is going to be appearing in the live stream upcoming, which you can see right here. And there's going to be a lot of stuff. Same thing with last time. Is this going to be a month in August that is going to be like tiring? Quite possibly, because we've got the reunion event, Legends event, whatever you want to call it. We'll have more when it comes to the Summoners Fest Realm event and how we can get more points and stuff like that because of the confusing nature of that. New champion announcements and showcases with Cassandra Nova, Solvarch, and Mr. Knight, and there's going to be Cassandra Nova. Did I mention that a moment ago? There's obviously more when it comes to the roadmap updates, which there's some exciting stuff from last time, whether or not Kabam are actually going to be able to put it in. Of course, thoughts and feelings around any kind of new side quest-based modes that Kabam might put in and might piss off the community as a result of teasing it. That could actually happen. Although I have. It's weird, isn't it, when you enjoy something not a lot of people do. But look, that's MCOC. Some people like champions, other people dislike. But there we go. Statcast relics will be a big feature that I think a lot of people want to talk about and they want to see in action and the difference it makes, because we've seen footage slightly of what they can do, again, slightly with that kind of footage of Baron Zemo as a 7-star. Whether or not we see him as a 7-star, we'll have to see. Mr. Knight is going to be, again, cool to see the first look. Is that going to be animations? We saw a little taster of the animations previously, which again is nice. And it's good to see Twitch drops being confirmed as returning. And of course, more of these Summoners Fest Realm event points as well. It's going to be launching at 9 AM at PST time on Friday. So again, that's exciting. We look forward to seeing what is going to be there in the next update. And that's going to be it for a kind of like a quick whistle-stop tour of stuff at the moment. But there's not been much going on, really, in the game. There will be some stuff to cover later on today as we see the launch of new objectives and we figure out where to go in the contest to do the thing, to get the other stuff and make babies? No, get rewards. And on that bombshell, that is going to be the end of the show today. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to check out and support other content that I've put out as well. We've done guides, news, information, you name it, we've done it. It's there on the channel. Go and check out the latest video page, and I'll see you all in the next video, whatever I'm covering. Hopefully something fun, something new, something that won't pee off the community. Hopefully that will be Friday. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.